Just really pleased. Fifth game of the year, or I'm sorry, fourth game of the year. Just really dominated in all phases, honestly. I mean, we talk about pitching, we talk about defense, and we talk about offense, and I think everything that you want showed up tonight.
Talk about Tate Parker and just an update on him.
Yeah, I mean, just a strained hamstring, big two-out hit for us right there. Thought we were going to slip away with, not getting that run in after Etzel leads off with a double, and we have first and second, nobody out, and go punch out, and then Tate, who's been swinging it really well, two out, base hit. Then Slade Wilkes follows up with a RBI double, two out. So those were two big keys in factoring into this win.
And on Billy Oldham, really had command tonight.
Man, he did, and he had a great mix of his pitches. He was 91 with a really good changeup that made it probably appear faster than it was. But I think, and a good breaking ball. I think the biggest thing that I saw out of Billy was he didn't live at the belt. He really worked down at the knees. That's what he's got to learn to do. That's where he's going to be most effective. So he really had good tilt with his fastball, and everything else worked off that plane.
Just talk about Reese Shooting just stepping in and 3 RBIs right there.
We talk all the time, the starting 9 that start the game aren't the ones that necessarily finish the game. So be ready at any point during that game. And there's more to that equation, but that's just kind of simplifies and says exactly what happened. An injury to Tate Parker there in the bottom of the first. He has to come in, and certainly he delivered from there on out. 2 big hits for us. 2 RBI double, I think, that he had there later in the game. So for that young man to be committed and concentrate on delivering what his team asked him to do, that's what we talk about all the time.
Really great opportunity to run a lot of new arms, young arms out there tonight.
Yeah, it was good to see Kobe Allen out there and Nick Monaster. Those are 2 freshmen that are going to be really good, highly competitive kids. Luke Trahan, it was good to see him out there. I thought he had really good stuff. Isaiah, he induces a double play after the walk. Just so many great things tonight. 1 hit shutout, that's pretty impressive. But, I think behind that you had a spectacular play by Dickerson in the hole to throw the guy out at first. And then Sarge makes a nice play over there at first base with Billy covering. And so there was a lot of good defense there to back up that good pitching. But once again, pitching really showed up and did well.
Just talk about that third inning and just what you saw.
Yeah, obviously we took advantage of some mistakes there. There were some wild pitches, but we also had some really good swings. Pato and Sarge, stepped up and kind of challenged them after their first at bat, being 3 and 4 hole hitters, and what their presence needs to be to the lineup. People need to fear those guys in the lineup, and certainly I thought from that point on that they responded and really basically challenged themselves, and we saw the results that we want.
Drew Robertson came in, 1 pitch, 1 hit.
Yeah,
talk about that.
A good defensive player that works very hard on his offense and works hard, and he's going to contribute a lot to us this year. He's kind of our utility guy that'll swing around the infield, but was able to get him in there today and get him some work just like we were some other guys as well. So it was a good night. Not every night are you going to win by 12 or 13 runs, whatever it was. And you don't have the opportunity to get people in. But when you do, it's always good because those guys, they work hard. They take as many reps as everybody else at preparing. But, being mentally prepared for the opportunity, knowing that you're not on that starting lineup, but when you get it, you need to deliver. And I think that's what we saw tonight with those guys.